extra special card then here at Towcester this evening, featuring the 6 first-round heats of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup, first of which comes up as race number 3. But in the meantime, a couple of graded races to kick things off. First race coming up in around 6 minutes' time. Race number 1, the Download the Towcester Racecourse app stakes. Just a little bit of housekeeping. 3 non-runners to tell you about on the card. In races 5, 7 and 9. Race 5, trap 4 is vacant. Race 7, trap 5 is vacant. And the reserve runner in race 9, trap 2, Towstar Cagnier runs. Grounds that running in race 1 are now on parade. Good luck, everybody. Grounds on parade then for race 1, kicking off with an A10 grade contest here at Towcester tonight. It's a Download the Towcester Racecourse app stakes. In trap 1 is Poppy Power for Mr. D. Hernandez and trainer Emma Richards. 2 is Sundance Sanchez for the Barker Family Racing Syndicate and trainer Hazel Kemp. 3 is Our Fiddlesticks for owner Mr. M. Power, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 is Run Woody Run for owner Mrs. W. Richards and trainer Emma Richards. 5 is Dunham Tiffany for Mrs. Houghton, Shepherd and Smith, trainer Jane Houghton. And trap 6 is Dunham Gem, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 1. We'll now have a little less than 4 minutes till post time. There's your runners and racing weights for the opener up on screen now. First of 12 races on the card here at Towcester tonight then. Kicking off with an A10. As we said, we've got those 6 first round heats of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Coming up in a few races' time, race number 3, the first heat for that competition. Hastily rearranged from Saturday's postponed card here to tonight, so we can enjoy all the action here this evening. Good luck to all concerned then in the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. We can see the betting's in now for our first race of the night. Favourite in 1, Poppy Power, a 9-4 chance. It's then 5-2, traps 2 and 4. 4-1, the 3 dog. 5-1, trap 5. The outsider, trap 6, Dunham Gem. And a whopping 10-1. Less than a minute till post time then. New favourite in trap 2 now, Sundance Sanchez. Been backed into 9-4. Then 5-2, traps 1 and 4. 4-1, the 3 dog. 6-1, trap 5. And 10-1, trap 6. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 1. We're loading up then for the opener. It's the download the Towcester Racecourse app stakes. If you haven't downloaded the Towcester Racecourse app, why not? Keep up to date with all the Towcester goings on that Towcester Racecourse app. Plenty of games and cash games to get involved with as well. All free to play. All loaded then for the opener. Gemma's our starter this evening. There she is on screen. Gives away with the flag. Thank you, Gemma. The hare is running for race number 1. It's a download the Towcester Racecourse app stakes. A10 the grade. The bunny is approaching the boxes for race 1. Off and racing away. A fly from 6. Dunham Gem on the outside. Leads up from 5 and 1. Then comes 2, 4 and 3. All squeeze for him at the back of the pack. Run this first bend we go. 1 nips through up the inside to challenge this 6 dog. There's Poppy Power from 6. Hanging on the outside. Dunham Gem. This pair well clear. 2 into 3rd. Then comes 5. At the halfway point now. And it's trap 1 Poppy Power in the driving seat now. Challenged now by Sundance Sanchez into this 3rd bend. Has hit the front. Run in for Hazel Kemp. Sundance Sanchez goes length clear now from 1 who's rallying in 2nd. Then comes 6. 4 trying to stay on. Run Woody Run. Then comes 5 up towards the Jolly Old Joes though. 2 stretching clear now. Sundance Sanchez going to win this in a canter in the end. 4 runs on nicely for 2nd. 5 back in 3rd. 2, 4 and 5 in the opener here at Towcester. One at a time on screen then. 30-12 Sundance Sanchez. Get the feeling it's going to be a slow old track tonight. 30-12 the winning time in race number 1. 2-4-5 the order in. Sundance Sanchez beats Run Woody Run and Dunham Tiffany in the opener. Here's the replay of race 1 up on screen now then. Smash break from 6 on the outside. Dunham Gem, no win in 18 starts for that one. I thought it was going to be her night after a start like that, but it wasn't to be. The 1 dog Poppy Power got inside her around those first couple of turns. But look at the pace of Sundance Sanchez down the back to get involved from that 3rd bend. And from there on in, it was all about Hazel Kemp's youngster. Has stretched away to go on and nab the spoils in good style here as Sundance Sanchez opening his Towcester account at the 5th time of asking for the Barker family and trainer Hazel Kemp. Form's run on really well for 2nd. Run Woody Run. No wins in 12 now for that one, but she'll be winning soon on this evidence. 2-4-5 then, race number 1. The full order in then for race number 1 was 2-4-5-6-3-1, 2-4-5-6-3-1. Distances were 3 lengths, 2 3/4, 2.5 lengths, a short head and 1 1/4. The winning time 30-12, 3:012. SP the winner Sundance Sanchez was a 9-4 favourite, 5-2 the second, 6-1 the third. Your runners and racing weights of race number 2 are now up on screen. 12 minutes till post time. Well, betting's in for race 2, the Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes. 5 minutes till post time. Your favourites in 2 this time, Nairn, currently 5-2. Grounds Rain Race 2 now on parade. It's the Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes. A8 the grade. Runners as follows. Truck 1 is Ballyfin Jade, who's owned and trained by Mark Wallace. 2 is Nairn for Mr. D. Feekins, Mr. D. Murphy, Mr. J. Reynolds and Mr. C. Scott, trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 is Make Offer for owner Mr. J. Barney, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 is Eglinton, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 5 is Ratula Star for Mr. C. Crichton and Mr. R. Coon, trainer Gene Lyles. And 6 is Crossfield Howe for the Milton Keynes Racing Club and trainer Steve Rayner. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 2. Just over 2 minutes till post time then. Favourite last time we checked was the 2-dog Nairn for Jim Reynolds. 1 of 2 runners in the race for Jim. New favourite in 1 now though, Ballyfin Jade. 5-2 chance for Mark Wallace. Very much an improver, Ballyfin Jade. Just 4 runs on the card. 1 win, 2 seconds. Crowded out last time, but supported into 5-2 favourite here, track 1, Ballyfin Jade. Next in the betting, it's the 5-dog Ratula Star. It's got a bit of pace up, 11-4 for Gene Lyles. 7-2 now, trap 2, Nairn from 3s. 4-1, trap 3, Make Offer. 5-1, the 4-dog. And 6-1, trap 6, Crossfield Howe. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then. 2 minutes now till post time. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 2, loading up then for the Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes. 8 the grey for this one. All loaded now then, race number 2. Gemma just taking a good look, making sure everything's A-OK down there. Yep, she's happy now. Flags wave, the hare is running. But on a spin, race number 2, it's the Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes. Bunny approaching the boxes then. Off and racing away, 3 off to a flying start. Makeoff leads up from 5, Ratula Star. Then comes 2 between that pair, then 1, 4 and 6 the back marker. Around this first bend we go now, and trap 2 takes it up for Jim Reynolds. Nairn challenged it once again by 3, 1 up the inside as well. Then 5, 1, 2, 3 and 5 all in a line at halfway, and 2 now pressing on. Nairn goes a length so clear now from 1 in towards his third bend. Then comes 3, 4 making progress up the inside, then 6 and 5. So little one's race off this final bend. 1 just heads 2 off the final corner, but 2's come again now. Nairn to wrestle that lead back off Ballyfin J. 2 from 1. Is it going to stay that way? Nairn stretches clear up the lane. 2's your winner now, close to the minors in the end, 1, 3 and 4. But first trap 2, certainly, that's Nairn. Confirmation result race 2, first trap 2, Nairn for Mr. D. Feekins, Mr. D. Murphy, Mr. J. Reynolds, Mr. C. Scott, Trenner Jim Reynolds. Second trap 1, Ballyfin Jade. Third trap 3, Makeoffer. Result 2, 1 and 3, 2, 1, 3. One in time there, 29.64, 29.64. Replay on screen now then. Of race number 2, it was 3 that led early, 2 and 5 soon on the premises. Then came the 1 dog, and 1, 2, 3 and 5 were all in a line at halfway. There was very little to separate that quartet, but heading towards the third bend, 2 just injected a bit of pace into the contest. Did Nairn stretch clear, but then 1 came back for more up the inside. Ballyfin Jade to challenge the final bend, got a nose back in front, did Ballyfin Jade, but then 2 thought, I've had enough of this, got on with it nicely then, did Nairn, and a stretch clear up the lane to go on and score from 1 back in second and 3 in third. 2, 1, 3, race number 2. The full order in then for race 2 was 213, 465, 213, 465. Distances were 1.5 lengths, 3/4 of a length, ahead 1.5 and 1 3/4. One in time there, 29.64, 29.64. SP the winner, trap 2 Nairn was your 5-2 favourite, 4-1 the second and 4-1 the third. Runners and racing weights for race number 3 up on screen now then. Just 13.5 minutes left for betting on this first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. We can see on screen now then the betting's in for this first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. One favourite in 6, King Kid. 4-6 for the KSS Syndicate and trainer Liz McNair. It's then 4-1 trap 1 Shane Boy Freddy. 5-1 traps 2 and 3. 6-1 the 5 Dog Droopers Polly, and 8-1 Hold'em Zidane in 4. The Greyhounds running in race 3 will shortly be out and on parade. Less than 7 minutes left for betting on heat 1 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Greyhounds running race 3 now on parade. It's the first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. And the runners for this first heat are as follows. Track 1 is Shane Boy Freddy, owned and trained by Kevin Boone at Yarmouth. 2 is Bubbly Big Eddie for the Champagne Club Syndicate and trainer Paul Young at Romford. 3 is Black Farron for the Lionheart Syndicate, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Hold'em Zidane for the Star Lord Syndicate, trainer Carol Weatherall at Henlow. 5 is Droopers Polly for the Midsummer Racing Syndicate, trainer Matt Dartnell. And 6 is King Kid for the KSS Syndicate and trainer Liz McNair, unattached. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 3. About 2 minutes till post time on this first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Your favourite in stripes, King Kid. Now 4-5 then, King Kid. Fine trial here at Towcester on 24th of Feb, 27.95. Next in the betting is the 1 Dog Shane Boy Freddy. 4-1 chance for Kevin Boone. 5-1 trap 3 Black Farron, making his British debut. 6-1 the 5 Dog Droopers Polly. 8-1 trap 2 Bubbly Big Eddie, another one that trialled very well here at Towcester on the 24th of Feb. And 10-1 trap 4 Hold'em Zidane. 2 minutes till post time then. Greyhounds approaching the boxes for this first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for this first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Going in the traps. All loaded then, race number 3. Gemma with the flag. Thanks, Gemma. The hare is running in for this first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Good luck, everybody. Stand by for action. Bunny approaching the boxes in the rain here at Towcester. Off and racing this first heat then. 1 off to a flyer. Shameboy Freddy up the inside. 6 now pressing on the outer though. King Kid 1 and 6 locking horns around this first bend. 2 into third. Then comes 3, 4 and 5. Off down the far side we go now then. Still Shameboy Freddy leads the way. 6 still looming large though. King Kid 2 making good progress in third. Bubbly Big Eddie. But he'll get them back to 4 and 3. Approaching the final turn now. And 6 is pressing on the outside. King Kid takes control of this race. This first heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. 6 stretching clear up the lane. And King Kid now clear of 1 and 2 via the second spot. Towards a jolly old Joe. 6 you winner. 2 second. 1 third. 6 2 1. King Kid lands his first round heat 1 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Well, confirmation there. First trap 6, King Kid for the KSS Syndicate trainer Liz McNair on attached. Second trap 2, Bubbly Big Eddie. Third trap 1, Shameboy Freddy. 6-2-1 in this first heat of the Gold Cup. The winning time there, a brisk 28-28 on what is a slow track. So 28-28, the winning time for trap 6, King Kid in this first of the 6 heats here tonight. Replay on screen now then. It was the evergreen Shameboy Freddy that pinged out to lead early doors. 6 was soon on the premises though, King Kid. Shameboy Freddy's resisted King Kid up until the third corner when King Kid really turned it on. Shot clear. From there on in, it was all about the Liz McNair trained class act. 6 goes on to score then in the this first round heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. 2, Bubbly Big Eddie, who trialled very well here on 24th of Feb, has franked that form by running on for second with 1, Shameboy Freddy qualifying back in third. 6-2-1 then in heat 1. The full order and then for race number 3 was 621.453, 621.453. Distance is 3 1/4, 1 length, a neck, and 1 3/4. Winning time once again 28.28, 28.28. SP the winner. Trap 6 King Kid was your 4 to 5 favourite. 8 to 1 the second, 5 to 1 the third. Just over 5 minutes till post time then for our next contest. Race number 4, Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Red hot favourite in 1, Dorota's Wildcat, 2-5. Full betting show for race 4 up on screen now. Greyhounds running race 4 now on parade. It's Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Dorota's Wildcat. For owners Mr. K. Hutton and Mr. D. Usher and trainer Kevin Hutton. Two's Astute Missile then. For owner Mr. G. Hill, trainer Seamus Cahill from Hove. 3 is Bonzo's Bullet for the Bruiser Boys, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Sidarian Dino for the Sidarian Syndicate, trainer Mark Wallace. 5 is Swift Cobra for owner Mr. S. Mann and trainer Mark Wallace. And 6 is King Eden for the KSS Syndicate and trainer Liz McNair, unattached. Grounds approaching the boxes then for race number 4. Your favourite in red, Dorota's Wildcat. But the Derby winner in 2, Astute Missile, currently a 6-1 chance on his return to action here then. So it's 2-5, trap 1, Dorota's Wildcat. 3-1, the 6, King Eden. 6-1 then, the Derby champ, Astute Missile. 10-1, the 3-dog, Bonzo's Bullet. And 25-1, the other 2, Mark Wallace trained Greyhound, Sidarian Dino and Swift Cobra. Grounds approaching the boxes then, race number 4, Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Just 2 minutes till post time. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps then for race 4. Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Fascinating contest this then. Derby Hero Astute Missile in the blue vest. Superstar De Rota's Wildcat in red. He's not too shabby either. King Eden, then 3 Mark Wallace trained Greyhounds. Some line up here then. Race number 4, Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Gemma with the flag means the hair's running, but on the spin for Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Stand by, everybody. Could be a cracker, this. Off and racing away. 2 off to a flyer. Astute Missile loves it round here. Then comes 5, 1 pacing up nicely. De Rota's Wildcat. And then 6, 3 and 4 around that first bend. And it's De Rota's Wildcat that's got the first bend lead from the 2 dogs. It's now 1 from 6 down the far side. De Rota's Wildcat from King Eden. 2 hanging on there in third. Astute Missile. Then comes 5. Swift Cobra approaching the final bend though. It's De Rota's Wildcat. Leads by a good 2 lengths from 6. Now pressing in second. King Eden. 1 from 6. Going to slug it on down to the wide. De Rota's Wildcat from King Eden. King Eden on the outside, but 1 stands firm there. 1 beats 6. 2 back in third. 1, 6, 2. De Rota's Wildcat is back. Confirmation result race 4, first trap 1, De Rota's Wildcat for owners Mrs. Hutton and Usher and trainer Kevin Hutton. Second trap 6, King Eden. Third trap 2, Astute Missile. 1, 6 and 2 then. The winner's time 28.19, 2819. Stand by for the replay then, race number 4. Astute Missile popped out the boxes nicely, but the pace to the bend from the 1, De Rota's Wildcat, takes your breath away. Paced up fantastically, did Kevin Hutton's ace. Got a first bend lead. 2 just got involved in a bit of bother, did Astute Missile. I'm sure he's going to come on for the run though. Did qualify back in third place. Meanwhile, 6, King Eden, got himself in a second on those first couple of turns and gave the Wildcat a run for his money around these final couple of bends. Was pressing on the outside with King Eden, but couldn't quite get to grips with De Rota's Wildcat. 1 beat 6 and 2, Astute Missile. The Derby winner also qualifies back in third. 1, 6, 2 in Heat 2 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. The full order in then for race 4 was 162.543, did not finish. Distances 1 1/4, 5 1/4, 1 3/4 and 1 3/4. One in time there, 28.19, 28.19. SP the winner, Drota's Wildcat was the 4 to 11 favourite, 7 to 2 the second and 6 to 1 the third. Well, just a reminder, our next race, race number 5, Trap 4, Distant Rain doesn't go. Race 5, Heat 3 of the Gold Cup will be a race for just 5 greyhounds only, without the 4-dog, Distant Rain. The runners and racing weights for race 5 up on screen now. Runners on parade then for race number 5. It's Heat 3 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Trap 1 is King Elvis for the KSS Syndicate and trainer Liz McNair unattached. There he is on screen. 2 is Sporting Dave, owner Mrs T Cahill, trainer Seamus Cahill from Hove. 3 is Farlow Hutch for the Dogs for Dreamers Syndicate, trainer Richard Yates. Trap 4 is vacant, but the 5 is Bubbly Bluebird for the Champagne Club Syndicate and trainer Paul Young of Romford. And 6 is Tangled Up in Blue for Mr P Sandback and Mrs C Sandback and trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 5, Heat 3 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. You can see an odds-on favourite in 5, Bubbly Bluebird, 10 to 11 for Paul Young. I guess the vacant trap on his inside might well help things where the Bluebird's concerned. It's then 6 to 4, the 1 King Elvis, 3 to 1 trap 2 Sporting Dave, 12 to 1 Farlow Hutch in 3, and 20 to 1 Tangled Up in Blue in stripes. Greyhounds approaching the boxes, 2 minutes till post time. Just a minute till the off then on this 3rd heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Favourite in 5, Bubbly Bluebird for the Champagne Club. 10 to 11. There's the Bluebird on screen now then. Top coat's coming off ahead of this 3rd heat. Out to even money, trap 5. 6 to 4. The fantastic King Elvis in red. There's Elvis. We are now loading up for race 5. This 3rd heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Going in the boxes. All loaded now then, race number 5, Heat 3 of the Gold Cup. Gemma with the flag means the hare is running. Hare's running for this 3rd heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Bunny up behind the boxes. Off and racing away, and it's one that shows first, King Elvis from 6 and 5. Then comes 3 and 2. So round this first bend now then, and it's trap 1, King Elvis leads the way. 5 rushing the second, Bubbly Bluebird. Bit of a gap then back to 6. Then comes 3 and 2. A halfway now, and it's King Elvis. Got them all shook up at the moment. Leads by 5 lengths from 5 back in second. Bubbly Bluebird. Bit of a gap then still to 3. Then comes 2 trying to stay on. But it's 1, King Elvis off this final bend. Still with a tasty advantage over the 5 dog, Bubbly Bluebird. They're not going to reel back King Elvis now. King Elvis home for all money. Going to be tight for the minors, involving Farlow Hutch and Bubbly Bluebird. But you win out, trap 1, King Elvis. Confirmation result, race 5, first trap 1, King Elvis for the KSS Syndicate, trainer Liz McNair unattached. Second trap 3, Farlow Hutch. Third trap 5, Bubbly Bluebird. 1, 3 and 5 in race number 5. The winning time there, 28.36, 28.36. Fine display then from King Elvis, away and gone. Bubbly Bluebird trapping okay, then having to come across to the rails. We got into second down that far side, but King Elvis was really in the mood tonight. And has come home a good winner in the end from 3, Farlow Hutch, the locally trained Richard Yates runner, who's run on for second spot. with Bubbly Bluebird back in third. 1:35 then in this third heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Winner's time for King Elvis, 28:36. The full order in then for race 5, 135.26, 135.26. Distance is 3.5 lengths. Ahead, 1 length and 3 3/4. The winning time there, 28.36, 28.36. SP, the winner, King Elvis, was 6-4, 14-1 the second, and even money favourite back in third. Runners for race 6 up on screen now. It'll be the fourth heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup, coming up in just over 11 minutes' time. You can see the betting's in for our next race. Race number 6, Heat 4 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. 1 to 3 then, King Turbo. Liz McNair already on the score sheet twice in this heat. Got a 3 to 1 on shot in our next in the form of King Turbo. Greyhound spreading then for race number 6, Heat 4 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. And in trap 1, we have Wildfire Legend for owner Mr. W. Cooper, trying to Paul Young at Romford. To his Farlow Pongo, who's owned and trained by Richard Yates. Through his Brave Venture for Mr. P. Dawson and Mr. M. Lowe, trying to Richard Yates. For his Old Fort Comet, owned and trained by Kevin Boone at Yarmouth. 5 is King Turbo for the KSS Syndicate, trainer Liz McNair, unattached. And 6 is Bull Run Bolt for owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Derek Law. Grounds approaching the boxes then for race 6. Heat 4 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. As you're betting on screen once again, 3 to 1 on the 5-dog King Turbo. Liz McNair looking for a third winner of the night then. And it's got the red hot favourite here. Greyhound's now being placed into the starting traps of race 6, heat 4 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup, going in. All loaded now then, race number 6, heat 4 of the Gold Cup. Gemma with the flag means the hare's running, but on its way. Stand by for action then. Favourite in 5, King Turbo. Liz McNair looking for a third winner on the night. Off and racing away, and it's 4 that shows first. Old Fort Comet for Kevin Boo leads up from 3. 5 pacing up very nicely indeed, though the favourite's going to lead and ran all sorts of bother at the back, involving Brave Venture and Farlow Ponga, the 2 Richie Rates runners. But up front it's 5 King Turbo that stretches clear down this far side, leads well good 5-6 lengths from 1 back in second, Wildfire Legend, and then comes 6 approaching the final bend though. Sure, it's going to be a third winner on the night for the KSS Syndicate and trainer Liz McNair. King Turbo about 5, 6, 7, 8 lengths clear up the lane. 5 an easy winner here, King Turbo, close to the minors, 1 and 6. Confirmation result race 6, first trap 5 King Turbo for the KSS Syndicate, trainer Liz McNair unattached. Second trap 6 Bull Run Bolt, third trap 1 Wildfire Legend. Result 5, 6 and 1, 5, 6, 1. Winning time there 28.32, 28.32. Serious early gears then from King Turbo. Didn't come away particularly well. What about that pace to the bend? Got in front of the 1 and 4 round the turn. 3 and 2 and a bumper match off the pace. But up front, King Turbo stretched clear down the back and has come home an easy winner over the 6-dog Bull Run Bolt. Has run on well for second spot, albeit a distant second, with 1 Wildfire Legend qualifying back in third. 5, 6, 1. A third winner on the night then for Team McNair and the KSS Syndicate. The full order in then for race number 6 was 5, 6, 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, 1, 4, 3, 2. Distance is 8 3/4 A short head, 2 lengths, 3 lengths, and 2 1/4. The winning time once again 28.32, 28.32. SP the winner. King Turbo was the 2-7 favourite, 5-1 the second, 14-1 the third. Runners and racing weights for race 7 up on screen now. We can see a vacant trap in 5. Gary Glass Teddy doesn't go. Seven minutes till post time now then on the 5th heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Vacant trap in 5, 7-4 joint favourites in traps 1 and 2. Queen Izzy and Barricane Tiger. It's our lady Liz McNair trains the 1 dog Queen Izzy. Could it be 4 winners on the night for Team McNair and the KSS Syndicate? Well, she's got the joint favourite here in trap 1. Queen Izzy 7-4. Other joint favourite, Barricane Tiger. The old fella for Patrick Janssens in 2. It's then 5-2, trap 3, Droopers Acrobat. Of course, a Derby finalist for Seamus Cahill on the comeback trail. 4-1, the 4-dog Ninja Fortune. And 6-1, trap 6, Rockburst Ian for Kevin Hutton. The Greyhounds running in race 7. Shortly be out and on parade. Just 6 minutes to the off. Race 7 now on parade then. The Astute Electronics Gold Cup Heat 5. Trap 1 is Queen Izzy for the KSS Syndicate, trainer Liz McNair unattached. 2 is Barricane Tiger, owner Mr. Herbert, trainer Patrick Janssens. 3 is Droopers Acrobat for the Quick Decision Syndicate, trainer Seamus Cahill from Hove. 4 is Ninja Fortune for owner Mr. Coveney and trainer Mark Wallace. Trap 5 is Vacant. 6 is Rockburst Ian for owner Mr. I. McGuinness and trainer Kevin Hutton. Betting on screen now then. Clear favourite in 2 now. The old fella Barricane Tiger for Patrick Janssens. Open race winner at Hove last time out, December 13, but still going strong is the Tiger. It's a 7-4 trap 2. 2-1, the 1-dog Queen Izzy. Liz McNair looking for a 4th winner on the night here. 7-2 trap 3, Droopers Acrobat, former Derby finalist. And 5-1, the local runners. Ninja Fortune in 4 for Mark Wallace and Rockburst Ian in stripes. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for this 5th heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Just 2 minutes to post time, 2 minutes. And just to let you know that the trap draw for next Saturday night's second round or semi-final stage of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup will be made here at Towcester this evening after the final heat, which is the 8-11 race. 2 more heats to come then in this Astute Electronics Gold Cup, but the trap draw will be made after that final heat up in the stewards box. We'll bring in the draw as soon as we have it. Of course, the first 3 from each of these heats qualify through to Saturday's semi-final stage. The £10,000 of the decider final comes the following Saturday. So, fortnight yesterday for the £10,000 decider of this Astute Electronics Gold Cup. It's going to be a night not to be missed. Get in the diary now. And the following Saturday night, of course, is the Gain GTA Trainers Championship. So the action's coming thick and fast here at Towcester. The top class action, I should say. And our next heat, Heat 5 of this Astute Electronics Gold Cup, is now less than a minute away. Top coats are off then. We're loading up for race 7. Going in those boxes for Heat 5 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Loading, loading. All safely locked away then for lucky race 7 here at Towcester tonight. Gemma waves the flag, so the hair's running. But on the spin, Heat 5 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Stand by then. Bunny approaching. Off and racing away, and it's one that breaks away well. Queen Izzy for that lady, Liz McNair. Leaves around his first bend now from 2 in the second, then comes 3. 4 with her at the inside, 6 the back marker. Off down the far side we go then, and it's Queen Izzy challenged now by the 4-dog Ninja Fortune. Ninja Fortune takes it up at halfway, shoots 3 lengths now from 2. Barricade Tiger back in second, then comes 1 approaching the final bend though, and it's Ninja Fortune leads by a good 2.5, 3 lengths now from 2 in hot pursuit. Barricade Tiger, Ninja Fortune from Barricade Tiger, going to stay that way down to the wire. Ninja Fortune, your winner here. 2 qualifies for next Saturday night semi-finals in second. 1 back in third, 4, 2 and 1 in race number 7. Confirmation result race 7, first trap 4 Ninja Fortune for owner Mr. T Coveney, trainer Mark Wallace. Second trap 2 Barricade Tiger. Third trap 1 Queen Izzy. Result 4, 2 and 1, 4, 2, 1. Winning time there 28.53, 28.53. Well, Liz McNair might not have trained the winner of race number 7, but she's qualified Queen Izzy through to next week's semi-finals in third spot. But your winner Ninja Fortune has pounced at halfway. Up the inside of Queen Izzy at halfway was Ninja Fortune and has gone on to win in good style here. An A2 winner was Ninja Fortune. Last time we saw him in action has stepped up to open class here and shown them all a clean pair of heels. Ninja Fortune then will be in the hat for the next round. We're going to do the draw for the semi-finals up in the stewards box after the final heat. Our next race, race number 8, Heat 6, will be joined by Barricade Tiger, Patrick Jansson's Evergreen, and another one in the hat then for Team McNair in the form of Queen Izzy. The full order in then for race 7 was 42136, 42136. Distance is 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 2 lengths, and 1 1/4. One in time 28.53, 28.53. SP the winner, Track 4 Ninja Fortune, was a 5-1 chance. The 2-1 favourite in second, Barricane Tiger. 9-4 shot, Queen Izzy back in third. Those are the 3 greyhounds that will be going into the hat for next week's semi-final draw, and that trap draw will be made after our next race, race number 8, which is the final heat of the first round of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. We can see the betting's in for our next race, race number 8, Heat 6 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. 4 to 6, trap 1 Forest West, that's your favourite. 6 to 1, trap 2 Capricorn Jack. 8 to 1, the 3 Dog. 2 to 1, trap 4 Calico Brandy. 6 to 1, the 5, and 12 to 1, trap 6. Red hot favourite in 1 then, Forest West. Just 7 minutes till post time now then 7 minutes only to the off. Still 4 to 6. Forest West in red. Smart trial here on the 25th of Feb, 28-14. When beaten Bull Run Bolt. Who's already qualified through in second place tonight. Into the hat for the semi-finals next Saturday night here at Towcester. Next in the betting, it's the 4 Dog Calico Brandy for Carol Weatherall. Another one that's flown round in a trial here at Towcester. 27.95 on the 21st of Feb for Calico Brandy. Currently a 2 to 1 chance. Second favourite. Greyhounds on parade then for Heat 6 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Race number 8 on your card. Track 1's your favourite, Forest West, for owners Mr. P. Oliver and Mr. S. Pomeroy, and trainer Hayley Keatley at Doncaster. 2 is Capricorn Jack for owner Mr. R. Hanakanai, trainer Richard Hanakanai unattached. 3 is Wizzy Wonder for the Wizzy Syndicate and trainer Kevin Hutton. 4 is Calico Brandy for owner Mr. Hardiman and Mr. Holmes, trainer Carol Weatherall at Henlow. 5 is Knockout Spring, owned and trained by Kevin Boone at Yarmouth. And 6 is Plan Ahead for owner Mr. Lloyd and trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 8. It's the 6th and final heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup, first round. Full betting show up on screen now. 4 to 5 now, trap 1 Forest West. Still the favourite, but easy to back. 4 to 5 chance in red. 2 to 1 Calico Brandy, trap 4. 6 to 1 the 5 Dog Knockout Spring. 8 to 1 traps 2 and 3 Capricorn Jack and Wizzy Wonder. And 2-0, 20 to 1 the 6 Dog Plan Ahead. Grounds approaching the boxes then for race number 8. Heat 6 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Just over 2 minutes till post time. First 3 will qualify then for next Saturday night's semi-final stage of the Gold Cup. And the trap draw for the semis will be made after this next race, race number 8. Greyhounds behind the boxes now then for race 8, heat 6 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Trap draw for next Saturday night semis will be made up in the stewards box after this next race, race 8 then. Which 3 will go into the hat from this contest though? We'll find out soon enough because we're loading up for heat 6. Going to the boxes for heat 6 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. All loaded now then, race number 8. Gemma with that flag once again. The hare is running. Bunny on the spin for heat 6 of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. First 3 qualify for Saturday night semi-final stage. Off and racing away, and it's 6 that pings out. The outside of Plan Ahead leads the charge this first bend. 6 from 1 and 4. Then comes 5, 3 and 2 back mark around the first bend. The 1 Dog's a faller. Forest West is up and running, thankfully. But up front, it's 6 that leads the way now. Plan Ahead leads by 2 lengths from 4 in a second. Bit of a gap then back to 2. Round this third turn now. But all about the stripes thus far of Plan Ahead. 4 now pressing on the outside. Calico Brandy. 2 still there, thereabouts in third. Capricorn Jack. But 6 toughing out on the front end. Plan Ahead. Could there be an upset in the books here? 2 stand on nicely to challenge for second. But 6 Plan Ahead makes all. 6 your winner. An upset here in the final heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. (6-2-4) then in race number 8. Plan Ahead your winner in a time of 28.82. 2 second Capricorn Jack. He'll go into the hat for next Saturday's semis, as will the 4 Dog Calico Brandy. 6-2-4 in this dramatic 6th heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup. Replay on screen now then for race number 8. 6 off to an absolute flyer. All sorts of trouble around this first bend though, chiefly involving the favourite Forest West. Just ran into the back of the 1 Dog, had nowhere to go and hit the deck sadly. But up front it was then Plan Ahead That's toughed it out on the front end. Two's run on. Kappa Queen Jack, former grader here at Towcester, to pip the 4 for second. So 6-2-4, plan ahead. Kappa Queen Jack and Calico Brandy will all go into the hat for Saturday night semi-finals. The closing stage of the replay, race number 8 up on screen now. Plan ahead, away and gone. Scrappy first bend, missed the bother up front, did plan ahead, and has toughed it out on the front end to cause an upset here in the 6th heat of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup, scoring at odds of 25-1. 25-1 then, plan ahead in race number 8. Hope you found that one. And the full order in, 6-2-4-3-5-1. 6-2-4-3-5-1. Distance is 3/4 of a length. Ahead, 4 lengths, 4 1/4 and a distance. Winning time 28.82, 28.82. The SP of the winner, plan ahead, 25-1, 7-1 the second, 7-4 the third, Calico Brandy. Runners and racing weights for our next race. Race 9 up on screen now. You can see a reserve comes into trap 2 here. Muxton Bell withdrawn. The reserve runner, Towstar Cagnier, runs. Full form for Towstar Cagnier can be found at the rear of your race card. And once again, just a reminder that the trap draw for Saturday night semi-finals of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup will be made up in the stewards' box. Just a few minutes' time. We'll bring in that draw just as soon as we have it. We can see the betting's in for our next race, race number 9. Favourite here, trap 3, Lemon Spear, 7-4. Chasing a 4-timer Lemon Spear. Was A10 just a few weeks ago. Chasing an A7 victory here tonight. 7-4 favourite in white. Well, I can say the trap draw for Saturday night's 3 semi-finals of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup has been made. First two will qualify from the 3 semis to be run here on Saturday for the £10,000 decider the following Saturday night. If you've got your pens handy, the draws read as follows. The first semi-final, trap 1, will be Shane Boy Freddy, 2 Ninja Fortune, 3 King Elvis, 4 Farlow Hutch, 5 King Turbo, and 6 Plan Ahead. That's the first semi-final of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup here at Towcester next Saturday night. Shane Boy Freddy in 1, Ninja Fortune 2, King Elvis 3, Farlow Hutch 4, King Turbo 5, Plan Ahead 6. The second semi-final on Saturday reads as follows. Trap 1, Calico Brandy, 2 Queen Izzy, 3 Capricorn Jack, 4 Bubbly Big Eddie, 5 Dorota's Wildcat, and 6 King Eden. That's trap 1, Calico Brandy, 2 Queen Izzy, 3 Capricorn Jack, 4 Bubbly Big Eddie, 5 Dorota's Wildcat, and 6 King Eden. The third semi-final, well, that reads as follows. Barricane Tiger gets trap 1, Barricane Tiger in 1, Astute Missile in 2, Wildfire Legend 3, Bubbly Bluebird in 4, Bull Run Bolt in 5, and King Kid in 6. The third semi-final then reads as follows. Once again, Barricane Tiger in 1, Astute Missile, Wildfire Legend, Bubbly Bluebird, Bull Run Bolt, and King Kid. Those are 3 semi-finals of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup to be run here at Towcester next Saturday night. Get it in your diary. If you can't make next Saturday, be sure to come along the following Saturday, because that's when we'll be contesting the £10,000 decider of this excellent competition. Greyhound's Rain Race 9 now on parade. It's the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway Stakes. Trap 1 is Serok Bone Shaker for owner Mr. Smith and trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is the Reserve Greyhound Toaster Cagnier for the Toastars Syndicate and trainer Emma Richards. 3 is Lemming Spear for owner Mr. S. Katz, trainer Emma Richards. 4 is Bodal Rossi for Mrs. H. Kemp and Miss I. Yendall, trainer Hazel Kemp. 5 is Santa's General for the Bates Boys Syndicate, trainer Steve Rayner. And 6 is Chantilly Lass, who's owned and trained by Richard Yates. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 9. About 2 minutes till post time. Gemma's leading them across towards those starting boxes then for this A7 contest. As you're betting on screen once again then, Lemming Spear was a 7-4 favourite, now a 9-4 favourite. Chasing a 4-timer here tonight is Lemming Spear. Penny's really dropped with this one in recent weeks and has been rocketing up the grades. Can he make further progress tonight? We'll find out in around 3 minutes' time. It's actually 3 minutes till post time now. Your favourite in 3, Lemming Spear, 9-4. Greyhound's now being placed into the starting traps of race 9. Loading up for this A7 contest. Favourite last time we checked, still the 3-dog Lemon Spear. Can it be 4 on the spin for this youngster? One of 2 runners in the race for Emma Richards. Got the reserve in 2 here. Towcester Kanye. They're all loaded for race number 9. Gemma with the flag means the hare's running. Bunny on the spin. Race 9, A7 the grade. Stand by for action. Bunny is approaching those boxes for this A7 contest. Gates rise and away we go. Slow start from 3 Lemon Spirits. 4 that's absolutely bombed out and leads round Bodale Rossi. 4 now from 3. He's placed up nicely to wrestle for second with the 2-dog. Then comes 6, 1 and 5 the back marker. Down the far side we go then. Still trap 4. Bodale Rossi that leads the way for Hazel Kemp. Here comes the 2, the reserve. Towcester Kanye vying for second with the other. Emma Richards runner 3. Lemon Spirits forced to check out the back of 4. So 4 goes on again off this final bend. Bodale Rossi from 2 back in second. 3's got no chance now. So up front is 4. Challenged by 2 over the top. 4 is going to hold on here though. 4 you winner 2 second. And I think 1's got up for third. 4-2-1 race number 9. Confirmation first trap 4, Bodale Rossi for Mrs. H. Kemp and Miss I. Yendel, Trenner Hazel Kemp. Second trap 2, the reserve, Towcester Kanye. Third trap 1, Serok Bone Shaker. 4, 2 and 1. Winner's time there, 29.47. 29.47. Replay on screen now then for race 9. Bombed out the boxes. Did Bodale Rossi. 47 career starts now. Made that 9 wins and 11 seconds. Away and gone. And not for catching. 3 you could say was a little bit unlucky. Came with a wet sail, run his third bend, the Lemon Spear. Just runs up the back of the 4-dog. And that puts Page to his chances. Was chasing a 4-time of Lemon Spear tonight. Wasn't going to be his night after that manoeuvre, though. Meanwhile, up front, 4's gone on to land the spools from Towcester Kanye. Gave him a run for his money on the run-in, but couldn't get to grips with Bodale Rossi here tonight. It was all about the black jacket. 4-2-1, race number 9. A photo finish print for race 9, currently being shown on your monitors around the stadium and worldwide, courtesy of Towcester TV. The full order in then for race number 9 was 421.635, 421.635. Distances ahead, 3.5 lengths, half a length, a neck and a short head, Winning time once again, 29.47, 29.47. SP the winner. Trap 4, Bodell Rossi was 5-2. 4-1 the second, 3-1 the third. Greyhounds running race 10 now on parade. A sprint, this one. A D3, the Celebrate Your Birthday at Towcester Stakes. Track 1 is Crinkhill K for owner Mr. Cobb and trainer Jim Reynolds. 2 is Alex Maystar for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 3 is Air Force Cluxton for owner Mr. Cairns and trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Rookie's Buddy for owner Mr. B. Turnstile, trainer Bernie Warren. 5 is Sherbet Lemon for owner and trainer Jim Reynolds. And 6 is Optimus Prime for Mrs. R. Cross and Mr. B. Gill, trainer Richard Yates. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 10. Sprint contest over 260 metres. Greyhounds are heading across the centre field towards those sprint boxes as we speak. Your favourite, and a well-supported favourite, 9-4 into 2-1, is the 4-dog Rookie's Buddy for Bernie Warren. Second last time out in a D3. Second in a D2 the time before that. And a D3 winner back on the 26th of Jan. Rookie's Buddy is your favourite then at 2-1. Greyhounds behind the boxes now then for race number 10, the Celebrate Your Birthday at Towcester Stakes. Favourite in 4, Rookie's Buddy. It's been knocking the door of late for Bernie Warren. Will today be Rookie's Buddy's day? 2-1 chance then in 4. It's then 7-2, traps 1, 5 and 6. 4-1 the 3-dog and 6-1 trap 2, Alex Maystar. We're going in for race number 10. So celebrate your birthday at Towcester Stakes, but who will be celebrating after race number 10? There's Gemma on screen looking a bit serious tonight, Gemma. There's the smile. That's what we like to see. Wave of the flag means the hare's running. But on the spin for race number 10 to celebrate your birthday at Towcester Stakes. D3 the grade. Stand by for action. Gates left, away we go. 5 off to an absolute bomb start. Sherbet Lemon leads round from 1. Then comes 3, 6, 2 and 4 back markers. 5 now challenged by the 1. Up the inside. Crinkle K takes it up from his kennel mate and shoots clear for Jim Reynolds. 3 now challenging up the lane. 1 from 3. 3 forces a check. So 1's going to go on and score. 1-3-5. Race number 10. Crinkle K, your winner. Confirmation result race 10. First trap 1, Crinkle K. For owner Mr. P.E. Cobb, trainer Jim Reynolds. Second trap 3, Air Force Cluxton. Third trap 5, Sherbet Lemon. 1, 3 and 5. 1, 3, 5. Crinkle K does the business for owner Mr. Cobb and trainer Jim Reynolds. Here's your replay then from race 10. 5, Sherbet Lemon gets off to an absolute flyer. Was 3 lengths clear going in towards that first bend. But here came his kennel mate, Crinkle K, to challenge off the second bend. Wrestled that lead away from Sherbet Lemon. Meanwhile, it was trap 3, Air Force Cluxton, staying on nicely. Just ran into the back of the one dog. A few strides from the line, and that's cost Air Force Cluxton dear there. 1, 3 and 5 it stayed in race number 10. There's your photo finish print on screen, just to prove it. The full order in then for race number 10 was 135.624, 135.624. Distance is 3/4 of a length. Ahead, 2 lengths, 1 3/4, and 1 in time 15.91, 1591. SP the winner, trap 1, Crinkle K, was a 3-1 chance, 4-1 the second, 5-1 the third. Just 4 minutes till post time on race 11 then. It's the Buy the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. Your betting's up on screen now. 9 to 4 joint favourites currently. Traps 2 and 3. Then for race 11, the Buy the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. 3 minutes till post time. Over 6 bends this. 686 metres the trip. Trap 1 is Specs Lady for owner Mr. K. Walker and trainer Bernie Warren. 2 is Faster Than Vardy for owner Mr. C. Brown, trainer Hazel Kemp. 3 is Unlikely Diva for owner Mr. C. Crichton, trainer Jean Lyles. 4 is Indigo Ace for Musdi Carson and Mr. S. Dawes, trainer Richard Yates. 5 is Active Saturn, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. And 6 is Santa's Oran for the Milton Keynes Racing Club and trainer Steve Rayner. Grounds approaching the boxes then for race 11. Just 2.5 minutes to the off, 2.5 minutes. Joint favourites in 2 and 3 then, Faster Than Vardy and Unlikely Diva. Faster Than Vardy, third last time out in an S5. Unlikely Diva, an S5 winner 3 runs ago, up to S4 since, back to that winning level here tonight. Clear favourite in 3 now then. Unlikely Diva, 9 to 4 chance. Then 5 to 2, Trap 2, Faster Than Vardy. 4 to 1 bar these. And we are now loading up for this 6-bend contest. Going in for this S5. It's the Buy the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. All loaded now then, race 11. Gemma with the flag once again means the hair's running, but on the spin, it's the Buy the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. S5 the grade this time then, 686 metres the trip. Gates lifting away we go. 2 and 4 both very slow, and the stride is 6 that leads early doors. Santa's Oran for Steve Rayner. Leads round by a good length herself. The second bend from 1 with a run up the inside. 6 just drifts off wide. Allows 1 to pounce then off the second turn. Specs Lady. 1 now from 3 and 6. Then comes 2, 5 and 4 who's detached. Towards the third turn now then. And it's still trap 1 Specs Lady. Thought about 3, 4 lengths clear of 3 into second now. Unlikely Diva. Then comes 2, 5 and 6. Approaching the final couple of turns now then. Still trap 1 Specs Lady. Still with a 4-length buffer over 3. 2's chasing hard now into second spot. Faster than Vardy. And has eaten up the ground. Is going to challenge 1 off this final bend. And street clear now faster than Vardy. Hits the front run in as they straighten for the judge. Pulls 2 lengths now. 3 staying on in second spot. Unlikely Diva. 2 from 3. 3's flying up the inside but can't catch the 2. 2 beats 3. 6 back in third. Faster than Vardy wins race 11. Confirmation result race 11. First trap 2 faster than Vardy. For owner Mr. C. Brown. Trainer Hazel Kemp. Second trap 3 Unlikely Diva. Third trap 6 Santa's Oran. 2, 3, 6 race 11. Should replay up on screen now then. 2 and 4 both slow out. 4 never got into the contest thereafter, but the 2 did faster than Vardy. Served it up late. Did faster than Vardy. For owner Mr. C. Brown and trainer Hazel Kemp to wrestle the advantage away from Specs Lady. Ran that penultimate corner, was flying down the far side faster than Vardy. Hits the front run in round bend number 5, and from there on in, it was all about Hazel Kemp's runner. Stayed on really nicely to deny Unlikely Diva, who was also staying on well up the lane. But faster than Vardy, too good here tonight for Unlikely Diva. Trap 6 Santa's Oran led early. Lost his way in the middle part of the race. Ran back on for third. 2, 3, 6 then. Race 11. The full order in for race 11, 2, 3, 6, 5, 1, 4. Distance is 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 3 lengths, 2 1/4, and a distance. The winning time there, 43.62, 43.62. SP, the winner, trap 2, faster than Vardy, was 5 to 2. 9 to 4 favourite was second, Unlikely Diva. 5 to 1 the third, Santa's Oran. One more chance to win it big here at Towcester tonight. Then race number 12 coming up in around 11 minutes' time. I've just been told that there'll be a 1 minute delay on the finale here at Towcester tonight. So due to go off at 9:19, will now go off at 9:20. Runners and racing weights for race 12 up on screen now. Greyhounds are in race 12 now on parade. It's a Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. A9 the grade. Trap 1 is Mad About Johnny for the Georgian Horn Syndicate and trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Dunham Lorna for owner Mr D Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 3 is Marori Amy for the Quicksilver Syndicate, trainer Bernie Warren. 4 Nippy Bell for the Georgian Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 5 Governor's Lass for Mr B Dinnan and Mr D Martin, trainer Jim Reynolds. And 6 Antoinette, who's owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. Grounds are approaching the boxes then for the finale, the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Your favourite in the lucky last, Trap 2, Dunham Lorna at 9 to 4. Full betting show for race number 12 up on screen now. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 12, loading up then for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. All loaded then, race number 12. Signing off with an A9 event tonight. The Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Gemma waves us all good night this time. Night night, Gemma. The hare's on the move for race number 12. Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. A9 the grade. Stand by for the finale here at Towcester tonight. Gates left and away we go. It's 4 that pings out. Nippy Bow leads up from 3 and 6. Then comes 5. 1 with her up the inside. Mad About Johnny. Then comes 2. 1 and 2 collide at the back of the pack. Meanwhile up front is Trap 4. Nippy Bow that leads round for Jean Lyles. Got 6 for company at halfway. Antoinette for Jim Reynolds pressing on the outside. Bit of a gap then back to 1. Mad About Johnny who's staying on into 3rd. Then comes 5 and 2 approaching the final turn now then. It's 6 that takes it up. Antoinette goes a length clear now from 4 back in 2nd. 1 staying on at the inside. 6 from 1. Down to the pace stick. Antoinette from Mad About Johnny who's closing on the inside. Mad About Johnny but 6 just about holds on I reckon. Photograph officially, 6 and 1 involved, Antoinette and Mad About Johnny. Confirmation result race 12. First was Trap 6, Antoinette, who's owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. Second Trap 1, Mad About Johnny. Third trap for Nippy Bell. 6, 1 and 4 in the finale here tonight then. Winning time 29.69, 29.69. Closing stage of the replay of race 12 up on screen now then. It was trap 6 Antoinette that led him off the final bend, but here come the one dog up the inside, Mad About Johnny, but he couldn't quite get there. Antoinette just keeps Mad About Johnny at bay with 4 back in third, Nippy Bow. 6-1-4 in the finale here at Towcester tonight. The full order in then for race 12 was 614-235, 614-235. Distances a neck, 1.5 lengths, 4 3/4, a head and 1 1/4. Winning time 29.69, 29.69. SP the winner. Trap 6 Antoinette was the 9-4 joint favourite. 6-1 the second, 7-2 the third. Well, that, as they say, is that. As far as this evening's racing is concerned, some cracking heats of the Astute Electronics Gold Cup earlier on in the night. And don't forget, the semi-finals for that competition take place here at Towcester on Saturday, with the final the following Saturday night, worth a cool £10,000 to the winner. Hope you enjoyed this evening then, but for tonight, that's the lot. Good night.